Okay, so welcome back. On this video, I will show you how you can use a do-while loop to save or to solve different tasks in programming. So we have a do-while loop here, and this is a syntax. So on the do-while loop, first we have to initialize, and then we have do. We have our statements and the update here on the colored brackets. So after these brackets, we have our statements and we have our update. And then at the end, we have our while condition terminated with a semicolon at the end. So this is a while condition, but this time we have a semicolon here at the end. So this is a syntax. Now let's go to our code block, our IDE, to demonstrate how we can use this do-while loop. So I will open the code block right here, but I will create a new project, new and then a new project. And it's a console application. We are using C++. And the title of the project, I will say a do-while loop, like this. And then I'm saving it on the desktop on the CPP folder. I will say next and then finish. So I have the do-while loop here project created, then I will click this one. So this is a do-while loop project, but this is a default, it's a default C++ program. So I will remove the main.cpp and remain with the main.cpp of a do-while loop. Yeah, so right here, I will remove this line and then remain with empty template to start our do-while loop. Yeah, so right there, you can run this to see if it's running. So yes, it's running, but we have no statement which we have written, so it will be blank. It will run, but it will be empty output, like that. So now, following our syntax, we have to initialize, we have a do, and then we have our statements, and then we have our condition tested at the end. So let's use the same example. Let's say we want to write a C++ program to print a message, welcome to programming class 10 times, but this time we want to use a do-while loop. So following the syntax, first we have to initialize. So we initialize our counting variable. So let's say int I is equal to 1. And then after initialization, you will see our syntax says we have to write do and then open the brackets and close it somewhere. So we'll say do and then do what? We open brackets like this. And then within brackets, we have to write our statements. So our statement right now is to print a message, welcome to programming class. So I will say cout. And then I will say welcome to programming class, like this. And then I will say headline. So that's a statement. And next we have to update. So we update our I is a counting variable. So we say I plus plus, then semicolon. So I plus plus is the same one saying I is equal to I plus 1. Yes, then next of the our syntax say after the brackets, then put while, then condition. So we go back here. This is a bracket. After the bracket, we will put while, and then we will put our condition inside. So our condition, we want to print a message, welcome to programming class 10 times. So it means I should be less than or equal to 10. Less than or equal to 10, like this. Now, be careful here at the end, because do while loop at the end of a while condition, you have to put a semicolon. So without forgetting, we have to put a semicolon right here. After that, then we can run our program. Yeah, right there. So we have a message, welcome to programming class. Unfortunately, it has printed only one time. So let's go back and see what's the problem here. So I is equal to 1, I plus plus, welcome to this. Okay, so should we say I is equal to I plus 1? Yes. Okay, so this is not the problem, because this is not supposed to be the problem. Okay, so the problem is here. I said I is less than or equal to 10, but I wrote it 0, so I'll put here 10. And then I will write this program. I will learn this program. So right now it will learn 10 times. Now here comes an interesting feature, or an interesting question. What is the difference between a while loop and the do while loop? That's a very interesting question in programming. What is the difference between a while loop and the do while loop? Now the answer is, and we will see it here, the answer is the do while loop will learn at least once, even if the condition is not satisfied. Let's see, I is equal to 1, and then our condition says I is less than or equal to 10. Let's put here, remove 1, and then remain with 0. In this case, our condition is wrong from the beginning. Why? Because I is equal to 1. Then let's ask, is 1 less than or equal to 0? Then no. And now a do while loop will learn at least once, even if the condition is false. So if you run this one, you see it has printed the message, welcome to programming class, one time. You see, so it gives the answer, or it learns the code, even if it learns once, even if this condition is not satisfied. That's an interesting question, and I think you are happy because you can see the results. If you put here 10, then this is no problem, because it will learn 10 times, because the condition is satisfied 10 times. But if the condition is not satisfied from the beginning or from the first iteration, so I is equal to 1, so what to do is that print a message. It will print a message, but upon testing the condition, it will find that, oh, so the condition was wrong. So it will not repeat the second and third iteration. So it will learn only once, and then it will discover that the condition was wrong, and it will stop there. So if you run, yeah, it will learn only one time. But you can put, let's say, 1 here, then it is 10. Then this is good. It will learn as a while loop. So this time it's the same as a while loop. Yeah. Okay, so that's a do while loop. If you want to do another example, like to print even numbers, to find the sum of even numbers, or odd numbers, it will be the same as while loop. The only difference and an interesting feature of the do while loop is that even when the condition is wrong from the beginning, the do while loop will learn at least once. And that's what we are seeing here. If the condition is true, you see, there is no problem, it will learn 10 times. But if the condition is wrong from the beginning, it will do at least first iteration, at least one iteration. So it learns here, it gives welcome to programming class. But as the moment it finishes to print welcome to this class, when it tests this condition, it discovers that the condition was not satisfied, so it will stop there. Okay, so that's all about the do while loop. I hope you have enjoyed. Please stay tuned. There are more videos which are coming, interesting and different tricks in programming using C++. So thank you and see you.